What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Before we continue with the video, I'd like to shout out the sponsor, Simply Carbon Fiber. This is probably not the first time you guys hear about Simply Carbon Fiber on my channel, and that's because they've been a long-term sponsor just because they make awesome carbon fiber products such as this carbon fiber slim wallet. Holds up to 6 cards and your cash in the back. Super lightweight, durable, just like all their products. There's watches, keychains, phone cases, and a ton of other accessories. Everything is 100% real, durable carbon fiber, and you guys know I absolutely love carbon fiber, so I absolutely love working with Simply Carbon Fiber. Take advantage of this discount. Click the top link in the description down below. Get yourself some carbon fiber goodies. It's always fun to shop around and get more stuff from them, so check them out and back to the video.
What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Back with another video. Look at that, my two OGs. I don't think I've ever done a ride with both of them, but you know who this is. This is my brother. He's usually on his beautiful SP, the one with the super leg wings, but this fool is leaving me. He's leaving us, man. He's moving, so he took his bike away, but it's a beautiful day out, so we wanted to ride, and we're taking this to Mali for a special project that's going to be in an upcoming video soon for you guys. I can't talk about really. So today's video, we have an extra car with us. We're going to be taking some pictures, we're going to be taking some videos, but mainly we're going to be riding my Ninja H2 and my R1M, the OGs of the channel, and yeah, just kind of have a little bit of fun. It's his first time on an R1M, right? Or an R1. Have you ridden an R1? First time R1, R1M. So we'll get your opinion about it at the end of this. Let's get going. We're already a little bit late on the Mali, boys. This thing is so loud I can't even hear my bike. Go ahead, sir. I literally started my H2 and then started the R1M next to it. I've never done them both together like that. I'm on the H2 side. Usually if you're nearby a certain bike, you can hear it better. And I was literally on the H2 side and I couldn't even hear the H2 over the R1M, even though the R1M is further. I miss riding the H2, but it's so different since I get used to riding the H2R and then I hop on the H2 and I'm like, whoa there. This is like night and day. Brother! Downshifts are really smooth on this. I mean the upshifts technically, but GP shift I'm pressing down. But the upshifts are not the smoothest. I forgot to check my mic, so hopefully it's good. Let's go! The OG duo of the channel. My first leader bike of the collection was the Ninja H2, and then after that was the R1M. So this is so awesome seeing both of them. And I don't think I've ever let anyone ride my R1M, to be honest. That's why I love when I have people that I can trust to ride my bikes, because I never get to see them on the road. I never get to appreciate them really. You guys already know we have to do it every time we go over a tunnel or something like that. Gotta give it the sauce. Let's go. He likes the R1M. It's hard not to love. I mean, look at that thing. It looks like a fighter jet. And bad bump. Oh, there it is. Yeah, let's not be right behind the R1M because I put the Pirellis, I believe, on it. So those are sticky tires. We do not need any rock chips on it. Let's go. She looks so nice. Spicy. Oh, that sounds so nice. I put it in like a really low power mode for him because he's never ridden one of those. He only rides his, well, beautiful V4 SP, which is way faster than that, but still just so he's a little more comfortable with it. I really want him to ride my M1000 RR, but unfortunately the rear sets are still on the way. But also shout out to Motivation, just a little plug right there. I'm getting rear sets from them, so you know I'm excited for those. They are the newer version of the the pumps. I just smacked a bug right in my collarbone. Another one. It's getting warmer, which means the bugs are out. I'll take that any day over the cold. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, the M1000RR. I'm getting the newer gen rear sets for it, since mine have this malfunction thing, which apparently could be an issue with just the way they're designed. Because I heard that it's not a very uncommon thing for that design of rear set to malfunction and lose a peg or something like that. So we're getting the new style of rear sets that come on the newer M1000RRs on my M1000RR. So hopefully those should be solid, and then we can ride her again. I really miss riding my M1000RR, and also he really wants his second bike to be an M1000RR since he has the SP, you know, the BMW and the Ducati, I feel like the two most common iconic bikes. Yeah, I really want him to ride it, but unfortunately we're missing that peg, so he cannot. He saw us last minute. Let's go. And also, I will be editing the vlogs from now on. Steve will no longer be editing the vlogs. Don't worry, he's still going to be part of the squad and all that. But we're going to go back to me editing the vlogs, and he still has the V4R that was kind of like his payment for him to be my editor. So he's still going to have that bike and everything. We just kind of redid our deal, and Steve's going to have a different part in the channel, mainly cinematic stuff and stuff like that. And I'm going to go back to sticking with the vlogs. I think it's a little more consistent that way, and a little bit kind of, the vlogs come out more like exactly how I want them to come out. Today is going to be a fun day with H2. I can't wait to show you guys all the stuff we're doing to it, but you guys are going to have to wait for the next video, unfortunately. What I can tell you though is that we're putting a new chain on this thing because my chain is a little bit old. So we're going to put a newer, better chain on the H2. We're going to remove my straps that are on the front calipers, which you guys will see in just a second. We're also going to be installing it's like a titanium drain plug. If you guys missed one of the last videos when we serviced this thing. I've done a couple of wheelies with this thing, and it being lowered and me slamming my wheelies down, it's not really the most ideal thing to do. So my old plug is a little scuffed up. So we got a nice green titanium one for it. A magnetic one to, you know, help keep the oil fresher. Clutch is majorly still slipping, so this bike still needs a lot more work. We still need to do the fork seal leak and the clutch plates. We just wanted to test it out, right? And this was completely for educational purposes, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to make sure that everything is, you know, working fine. It feels good. Clutch is slipping. Confirmed, that's all. Definitely not for my entertainment at all. Oh, what a blast to ride. Yeah, I want to fix this thing up, and with the new let me just tell you this, we're putting on, besides the chain, the oil plug and removing the clips for my straps. This bike is getting about 10 added parts to it today. Well, today, but for the next video is for you guys. Oh, damn. Let's go. It's so nice seeing more when I'm on the road. That bike is so sweet. And no, ladies and gentlemen, the H2, the R1M, and the V4 are my OGs of the channel. Those will not be for sale. The H2, for no reason whatsoever. This is my baby. This is what started everything pretty much for me. You know, it's my dream bike. If it wasn't for this, I don't think I'd be doing this, to be honest. So yeah, no matter what the reason is. Okay, yeah, we're gonna lose him now because there's traffic. No matter what the reason is, the H2 will always stay with me, even if I quit. I don't care, man. The H2 and the H4, those are my babies. What is possible, though, that I've talked about, which you guys kind of want me to do, I don't really want to do, but possibly sell my R1M and get the brand new 2025 R1M. Most likely not gonna do it just because the R1M is the second bike in the collection that I really love. So, you know what I mean? I wouldn't do that. But also same thing with the V4R. Possibly sell the V4R to get a Superleggera, which would make sense, but that is sick. Satin black STO, that's goals right there. Just murdered out STO. He has a little bit of a fishbowl, you know, he needs some darker tint, but I get it. He's on the legal side. So yeah, those are the only possible two outcomes I have. Maybe sell the R1M and get the brand new 2025 R1M, just because it's something fresh, something new, even though I feel like I don't want to, and I don't think I will, but you know, it's a very small option. Never say never type of situation. And the V4R, switching it to a Superleggera, just kind of, it's more like to have the Superleggera. I feel like my R right now is almost, and I'm not gonna say as good, but almost as good as a Superleggera. So, does it make actually sense? No, but in the sake of the collection, it kind of does. Ideally, in a perfect world, you know, I'd just keep all of these and just get the new ones too. That'd be great, but is that financially responsible? No. Can I afford get a Superleggera and a new R1M right now? Definitely not. Also, I did notice just by warming these two bikes up, the H2s just run cooler. I don't know what Kawasaki did with these. Holy! Oh, the R1 sounds so good. We will always need to have an R1 in the collection. That's the one bike that can't leave. But this also gets me excited for the Extrenta, man. Unfortunately, I told you guys in the last video that we might be picking her up, or at least filming an install video this week. Unfortunately, we can't do that either, so we're delayed another week. So fingers crossed, pray for me, man. It's been a couple weeks now that I got my new bike and barely got to like ride it. I wouldn't even count that, to be honest, but yeah, imagine the blue balls if you're picking up one of the coolest new bikes and you can't even enjoy it. But you know, patience. We're trying to install the fans, we're trying to do things, because that bike definitely needs the fans, and hopefully the fans are good enough, because if the fans aren't good enough, we're kind of in deep with that bike, because it's an Italian bike. It needs to be cool or it's gonna break, because those bikes run very hot, even with fans. So pray for me. And so you guys don't come at me right away, well, regardless, you guys will, but just to let you guys know, when I was first buying the Extrenta, I talked to Victor and I told him, I was like, hey, the fans, can we install fans on this? And I was informed that it's plug and play. You can just take them from the regular RSV4 and install them on the Extrenta, which is, you know, another big decider for me why I went for the Extrenta, because I'm like, oh, we can just, it's kind of like the H2 and the H2R, where you can just take the H2 fans and put it on the H2R and they work, they're compatible. And then, you know, as I'm buying the bike, we discovered that that is not the case, but I have already sold my Rush and I've already sold my Fireblade to get the Extrenta. So I'm like, well, I'm already committed to it, so, you know, I guess we'll figure it out as we go. Sir, your box is flapping around. But yeah, now that the weather is getting better and all, I'm really aiming to do another track day this year. I'm kind of like really itching for it. We didn't do any last year, which is crazy. Usually I try to do at least 1 or 2 a year. But like I said, the track that is nearby us has shut down. So unfortunately, it's a lot more complicated to go to the track these days. But that is the goal, is to at least hit 1 track day this year, which I think is going to be pretty possible. So fingers crossed. That, and also I want to take a couple of the bikes to the canyons. One of them being, we already tried the HV4 race in the canyon, and that bike felt amazing, but I'm not gonna lie, I was very scared, because it's those unique, rare bikes. All the people are like, it's a truck bike, ride it for the track. Get the f out of here, bro. How about you get yourself one of those super rare 1 out of 100 or 1 out of 250 in the world that are super hard to find, and go risk it at the track. Bro, even MotoGP, the best of the best riders, they go down. If you're going to the canyon, if you're going to the track, you're bound to go down unless you ride like a pussy, which, you know what I mean? I want to go and I want to ride aggressively. So why would I risk such an exclusive and expensive bike? You know what? I'm going to keep this rant for another video, because I'm going to call out all the haters that are like, why do you get this and just ride on the street? Because I fucking can. It's simple as that. You want to do something else? How about you go get your Extrenta or HV4 race and do whatever you want with it? Alright. We'll keep that for a different video, calling out the haters. I don't know, I'm starting to become less nice, I guess. I like to troll people a lot, but I feel like I need to put some people in place, because people just love to talk on the internet. They never talk in person. Well, the internet, everyone's like, you know, they're the next Rossi or some shit. Hell yeah. I'm glad he got to experience a proper Japanese bike. I don't know if I was tripping. I don't know if I was tripping, but when he revved it, do you guys see a little bit of black smoke coming out of the exhaust of the R1M? Because that is a little scary. But yeah, I think both actually, a mod that I have been forgetting, or not a mod, a maintenance thing that I've been forgetting how to do recently is spark plugs. We need to get spark plugs on a lot of my bikes, including the H2 for sure, and possibly the R1M. I feel like I've already done spark plugs on the R1M because that's the bike I've tracked the most, aka like 2 track days. We'll definitely take a look and check her out. She's still low miles, so I don't think she's due for a valve adjustment or anything like that either. Maybe an oil change. I don't know when was the last time we did an oil change on that thing. Oh, I hit a bump and I completely nut checked myself. That was not enjoyable. I might have cracked a nut. Oh, I need a second to breathe. Oh, I was gonna do a pull and that bump came and I just nut checked myself really hard. Oh, I can't breathe. Oh, I might have cracked an egg, man. Woo. Ow. That hurts. I know, bro. Did you see right here? I nut checked myself so hard. I can't breathe. Simon! Thank you, sir. Sorry we're a little late. Okay, let's go. It's me, Mario. How you doing? Big day, huh? What's up? I will. It's okay. I'm editing these videos now, so I'll deal with exposing this stuff a little bit when I edit it. The 2 OGs. I'm excited to see some of these pictures. I'm pretty sure he got a couple good ones of both of us together. All right, honest opinion. What do you think?
Bro, insane.
Is it fun?
The SC Project exhaust is something else too.
The exhaust makes it, huh?
It feels a lot lighter as you're swerving.
Yeah.
What a difference.
And this is the first gen R1M. The newer ones are a lot smoother. They're power-wise, it's the same. That's the one thing about Yamaha. That's why I've never kind of like.
I feel like it could be a first bike, in a way.
Okay, keep in mind I put it in the baby mode for you.
No, I understand that part, but bro, compared to a.
He's saying people should get it as a first bike. I'm like, relax, brother. You ride an SP, so yeah. This is the first bike.
How light it feels and how smooth it rides, aside from the SC exhaust. Yeah. Bro, it's insane. It's a whole different game changer in the duck. Yeah. No, like totally. I've never ridden.
The duck's a different level, bro. Like duck is here.
Yeah, but like bro, like let's say I want to swerve in. Or
yeah, you can throw it. Yeah, it's
bro,
very
you can
nice,
throw
light.
it.
Yeah,
The other one is like heavy.
Oh, keep in mind you have those wings too.
This one, right, is more fun.
It's a lot more fun.
Yeah.
Honestly. And the exhaust.
Wow. It's too loud. My brother had one on his. I could hear him from a fucking mile away.
Bro, but it's wow.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It's sick though, huh? The down pop, the burbles and all that. Huh?
You want to sell it?
You want to sell it? Hey man, you should get one now.
I have a 2019 that just came in.
Honestly, I want an M1K so bad, but
A third bike.
I understand why you always tell me the duck is not a daily. You need a daily for the daily.
Yeah. The M1000 is a better daily than this. If you think this is smooth, the other one is way smoother.
Bro.
On the way back, I'll put it in the max power mode for you.
Hell no.
Yeah, bro, it'll be fine.
No, we'll do it.
You know, you seemed very comfortable on it, so
Bro,
it'll be good.
I think you did an amazing job to it too.
Thank you, sir.
The smoothness, everything, like even how it looks. This isn't any R1M. There's difference.
Yeah, she's gotten some love for sure, but yeah, I haven't done anything too crazy for it, to be honest. So that's you know, they come really great from the box. That's the crazy thing about it. I mean, also, your bike has it, but the electronic suspension make a huge difference too. I put it on your settings. It's on a softer electronic suspension. The other one, if I put it on the other mode for you, it'll be a little more like stiff. It'll be better to control, but when you go over bumps, bro, hard. Because I gave it gas and I hit it and I was like, yeah, and I went again. I was like, I couldn't breathe. Just making sure they're still there. I'm glad you got to experience You've ridden Japanese bike before though, right?
I had an R1, but it was only for like 2 weeks when I was 16.
Okay,
And
okay.
then I got caught, so I had to sell.
Okay. When you were 16, so that's the old gen R1, not this one.
Yeah, the older gen.
Okay, no, that doesn't count. This is a real R1.
After riding this bad boy,
I mean, see, that's a perfect trio then. You have the SP, you'll get an M1K, and then you'll get a Japanese bike, you know what I mean? Possibly an R1M.
I feel like, especially since you're saying like the M1K does feel a lot smoother than this. If
Yeah.
it's this smooth,
Yeah.
then that's definitely.
The M1K doesn't make sense how smooth it is. That thing is like butter. It could literally be electric. The way it shifts, the way it like pulls, everything about it.
About how it swerves everything.
I think this is a smaller frame. The M1K is actually lighter than this. So a lot of it, you feel you can throw it around because of the bar ends I have on. These are like for the track. So they're kind of wider. They go more out than this. So it gives you more kind of leverage to throw it around. So, you know, if you want that feeling on your Ducati, which I put on my Ducati too, those will help. Obviously, it's not going to be as...
You lose the number.
No. I didn't change the clip-ons. This is different. This is different than the triple clamp. See, this is stock. I just put a carbon cover on it. It's this piece.
Oh, it's the bottom one.
Yeah, it's this piece. You see how it's like marked? It's funny because this is a Ducati brand. It's called Duca Bike. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were the first one to ever ride my R1M, so congrats, sir. I wouldn't have it with anyone else, so it was really nice to see on the road. I was like, you know, you get to appreciate your babies.
Before you took off?
When I revved it?
Bro, what the fuck is that noise? It's crazy. You hear the turbo? I think it's
Yeah.
turbo spool.
It's a supercharger, yeah. By the way, to all the people that some of them are hating on my carbon wheels on the H2R, he's someone that doesn't know nothing about bikes or anything. So, you know what I mean? He saw him and he was like, I hate those wheels. I like the green ones better. So that's my point. For the naked eye, the forged carbon wheels look way sicker than these. I think a lot of us, including myself, like these because it's what we're used to. You know what I mean? We see the H2, we see the H2R with those wheels. It's been a decade, you know, since these came out. This is 2015, so it's 2025 now, which is crazy to say, but we're so used to these. That's why we're like, it looks weird without. But for the naked eye, those green forged carbon wheels just look beautiful. Would it been better if I did just black carbon wheels and then with green accents, kind of like what I did with the V4R? Yes, 100%, but I kind of wanted to go a little more, kind of louder, a little bit. We'll do a little tour and then we'll end this video here. It's always nice to see what toys they have. Maybe we'll get this guy his first bike.
Oh, hell no.
Come on, bro.
Oh, the Fireblade's here.
Your balls need to drop a little bit.
My old car. This is my favorite thing here. It's right here.
He looks at the car. Yeah, Fireblade is still here for the new owner, stickers to pick it up. How are you doing, old friend? I've missed you. I should have never sold you, man. I should have never sold you. But, you know, I'm sorry. Part of the game. At least you're in the family still.
Okay, check out the M1000.
Do what with that 1000? You want it? I mean, yeah, but the competition package is, I mean, it's nice to have, but my competition package comes with the rear sets.
Because it already has the carbon wheels.
Yeah, the rear sets that come with the competition package, I'm already getting rid of because I'm getting the new ones since they broke. So that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
My levers, I already changed half of them. I changed that whole setup like I showed you.
Yeah.
The only thing is that I have this lever. You can put the lever guards,
Yeah.
it only comes with one, so you have to get another one anyways. So I'm actually gonna change my lever guards too. I'm gonna get the same Motocourse ones because they make them in blue.
Okay, nice.
So I'm gonna change those as well. The only thing is that the plastic, but all of that we can do together. You know what I mean? Most of the carbon on my M1000 is aftermarket anyways. A special spicy deal with this one. And it has like no miles, bro. 125 miles. It's like brand new. So, we're gonna make it happen or what?
We will. We gotta talk a little bit.
It's only, so it has the wings, which is the most important part.
And the wheels too.
And the wheels. The only thing it's missing is the front fender,
The rear
fender, and these two
This?
pieces.
Yeah.
That's it. That's literally it, which costs not really much at all. All that is like $2,000 if you're getting Ellenberger, you know, the good. But you know, we can get you special deals on better carbon. But yeah, most of mine was different anyway. What's up? We made it.
We did.
Yeah, where'd they go? We're checking out all the bikes, but looks like the usual, you know, the SP that's still here. That's an S, M1000, and a bunch of R1s. Ooh, a ZX10. I think, yeah, we have seen this here. What do you guys, the 2025 too, this is brand new. 2025 ZX10R, it's like brand new and it's only 19K. The difference, man, the Japanese bikes are such good value, you know, maybe a track bike. Even though I've ridden the ZX, I have ridden the new one. Way when they first kind of came out. Jason Brands, actually. So, you know, possibly, maybe, track bike in the future? I don't know. For now, we're chilling with the bike, as I told you guys. The X-Trenta is going to be the last one for a while. We're going to be doing some builds. The H2R, the H2, all of my bikes are getting even more upgraded. And then from there, hopefully we'll move. So that's the next, and the next thing, that's why I said no more bikes. Forged carbon front lip, that is interesting AF. But yeah, oh, these are all my parts. I gave Shaheen all my parts because he's building this kind of like V4 project. He's like, hey, what parts do you have for the Ducati? He's like, bro, you're asking the right guy. I have a ton of parts, so look at that. Okay guys, we're gonna end this video here and then we're gonna start the next video because that's gonna be a special video with the H2 that I said I don't know when that's gonna come out, but it should be sometime soon. But I'm working on a very big project and I've been talking about it a little bit here and there. Soon it will make sense why I've been holding this project from you guys for a little bit, and I think a lot of you guys are gonna enjoy it because you're gonna be a little more connected with me and, you know, the brand and all that. So I feel like that's gonna be something that is really sick. You definitely need, I mean, it's not horrible, but you know, it's still a little damp, the fork seal leak. But yeah, I'm excited. These are the brackets that we're gonna remove. I just had to get the OEM bolts, which I took from the H2R, since the H2R has the titanium ones. So they're shorter, so they can fit, so we can remove this. Eventually, we're gonna powder coat this. Like I said, all my bikes are gonna get modified, even the R1M. We're gonna do some work on. So, you know, I want my bikes to be elevated, the collection even more. So, all right, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was honestly so much fun seeing my two OG bikes ride back to back, but we need to start the next video, so we can get on with that. So please drop a like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Also, I'll put the pictures he took and I'll throw his Instagram right here or in the start as well for you guys. So yeah, peace out. Right safe. You ready, Simon, for the project? I'm not ready. Are you ready? It's gonna be fun. For green titanium, remember?
Oh yeah.
I was messed up with the magnetic plug.
This is way better.
Yeah, and I already dropped off the chain, because last time when we serviced this, you said the chain was rough. I already dropped off the chain and the bolts.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it should be somewhere around here.
Okay.
Yeah, the chain and the bolts, the shorter one, so we can remove this.
Yeah, this one is
So, yeah, that's the basic stuff. We'll start with that, and then we'll start the real project. All right, you guys, this is probably the last time you guys are going to see the H2 like this. She's not going to change. She's going to change a lot, actually. I'm not going to lie. All right. Peace out, right, Zeph.